Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Zack Wheeler is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit out towards second. Bellamy is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Eric Perez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And that's in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Center fielder
Howard Simone will stand in now, and you can see his numbers there on your screen. Currently 5th in the AL in home runs.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dave Andino steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Gary Sanchez will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Thomas Norton, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Nelson Sao comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
for the Red Sox,
Chop. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Come in looking to make it 2 in a row. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Standing in now, Travis Bellamy. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Norman scoops it up, and he throws it away.
He's good.
Mookie Betts will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
On to first, and they get the double play. Miguel Sano stands in for the first time. He'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the Steven Cervantes will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Doug Norman stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
And he misses with it, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. 1 away. Gerardo Parra is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Ramon Bermudez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Logan Juarez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, that's the 2nd home run they've hit off him in 2 innings here tonight. And he's lucky the bases have been empty both times, or he could really be off to a bad start. Well, as it is, you know, it's only 2-0, so it's not the end of the world for him.
Danny Gould will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And there's ball 1. Right side hit hard. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Hans McQueen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Richie Salazar will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Simone. Makes the play, one away. The relay throw, and he is in there. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Nelson Sau gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the... Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Howard Simone. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Travis Bellamy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
High in the air into shallow left center. Simone on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Mookie Betts will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
3-0 now. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Around first, heading for second now. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Logan Juarez.
Into the box, Logan Juarez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Perez has got it, and the side is retired. Dave Andino is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Smoke toward third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Steven Cervantes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. Danny Gould is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Danny Gould.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Weakly hit towards first. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hans McQueen.
Digging in, Hans McQueen. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Simone giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Richie Salazar. He flew out in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Nothing doing. Doug Norman heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
To 2-2 now. Wheeler gets the sign. Here it is on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, left fielder,
Gerardo Parra comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's one of the leaders in the American League this year. 5th at the moment. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looped out towards short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot. And I'd be surprised if that's not an infield single. Jose Altuve will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Trace Thompson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Trace Thompson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Thompson is retired, and there's 1 away. Nelson Sao strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Travis Bellamy stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Eric Perez will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number
Howard
7.
Simone will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Drilled on the ground is short. To his left, McQueen. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for Tampa
Dave
Bay.
Andino will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Gary Sanchez will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
The 0-1 on its way. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues. Miguel Sano will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Logan Juarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Michael Vega will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Vega.
Danny Gould is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Hans McQueen will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Richie Salazar strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no... Leading off the inning, Steven Cervantes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Back to the mound and off his leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Doug Norman will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, to end the... Trace Thompson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last. Belted high in the air out to left. Parra going back on it, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Boy, he didn't miss a home run by a whole lot that time. You'll see this ball hits right up near the top of that 37-foot monster out there. So he'll have to settle for just 2 bases.
Nelson Sao takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Parra has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
second baseman,
Travis Bellamy will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Norman over to his left, on to first, and there are 2 down. Mookie Betts will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
up next for the Red Sox,
Miguel Sano gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's past him down the line, and that should score the run from second. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Logan Juarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bermudez is going to have room out there as he puts the... Leading off the inning, Ramon Bermudez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Corey Knebel will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Ramon Bermudez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Thompson has a read on it. 1 away.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Eric Perez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Howard Simone will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 8.
Dave Andino comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
And what a turn of events right here. 2 quick outs, but they didn't give up on this inning at all, and now they've got a great chance to put up a crooked number.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Denny Farquhar is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. High and deep to straightaway right. Bermudez ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Hans McQueen will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Richie Salazar will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Trace Thompson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Gary Sanchez will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Steven Cervantes will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, he can't make the play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Doug Norman makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Gerardo Parra digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Up high, 2-1 now. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 4-0. Good night from Fenway.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yankee Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.
Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of 3. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Ike?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
7-16.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number one.
In the second
Travis Bellamy to get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
And you've got a couple of clubs here that are each in first place in their divisions coming in. You start to wonder, maybe this could even possibly be a World Series preview. But granted, it may be a bit premature, but each of these teams...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Jonathan Emerson, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Smoke toward third. Sano is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Lee Bowen will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Sal is there, 2 down.
Batting third.
Nolan Arenado will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Miguel Sano will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Pilar will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Logan Juarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Danny Gould will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Hans McQueen will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Pitch out, nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Daly ranging back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. He gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning. So they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Salazar.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Jonathan Emerson comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Nelson Sao. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Travis Bellamy will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. Francisco Lindor readies for his first appearance in this one. And he's a guy who's been terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Bellamy retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
First baseman
Jorge Sanchez will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
batting 6.
Devin Travis will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Juarez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Kevin Pillar will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now he
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. Still, Mookie Betts is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
The 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Logan Juarez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Not only is he close to going through the heart of this lineup, he may even strike out the side.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time, Jet Bandy will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Betts, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Giants cut the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in now, Vince Velasquez.
batting 9th.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The tail of the tape on that last home run, 410 feet. And he misses with it. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Bart Daly will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, right fielder,
Lee Bowen is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit to third. Sano is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Danny Gould will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Ready to take his hacks again, Hans McQueen, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Pilar. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Salazar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Taken high and deep to right. Bowen going back on it, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead. Into the box now, Jonathan Emerson, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a two-out double.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Nelson Sao is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nolan Arenado is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Juarez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Francisco Lindor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Jorge Sanchez walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Travis Bellamy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Scorched to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Mookie Betts will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Pilar giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Miguel Sano will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Devin Travis will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. And he's set down, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Yeah, Matt, he's one of the leaders in the American League this year. 5th at the moment. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in, Jet Bandy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fly ball heading for the alley. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-2 game. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Orlando Calixte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off there, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1 out and a runner on third. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Bart Daly will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Lee Bowen steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dave Erickson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Logan Juarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting,
Danny Gould will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
the batter, number 7.
Hans McQueen steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Betts moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Francisco Lindor will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Sauer on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Jorge Sanchez will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back here in San Francisco, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is in pursuit. He's there and records the 1st out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonathan
Marcell Ozuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Marcell Ozuna.
Hot shot toward third, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Nelson Sao will step in. A ground out victim as last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And there's ball one. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Travis Bellamy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch. And he takes ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is Oscar Ilez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Oscar Ilez.
Kevin Pillar is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Yeah, a big break to that one. That's the old 12-6 curveball, and basically that thing just breaks straight down.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Giants,
Jet Bandy will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Big, slow breaking ball. One that drops in for a strike.
And that big 12-6 curveball will work like that. He'll start it out up in the zone and then lets it drop right down to the knees.
On the ground to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Manuel Pacheco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
39. Manuel Pacheco.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Weak chopper up the line. Barehanded on the hop. Got him.
No way.
Robbie Potts will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pillar sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Miguel Sano will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Hit to short. Backhanded from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Logan Juarez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runner goes for second. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready on 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Into the box now, Danny Gould. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Hans McQueen steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Pilar is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Leading off the inning, Bart Daly, and they'll need him to get something going here. Corey Knebel is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Bart Daly is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right side hit hard, and this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Lee Bowen comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gould is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Nolan Arenado will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Francisco Lindor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. So now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
First baseman.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Rob Green is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Richie Salazar gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
Now batting, pitcher, Corey Knebel.
Brandon Russ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Nelson Sau comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis Bellamy, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. And a relay home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.